Hey, what is going on, guys? This is Ben here, and today we're going to be taking on Dr. Terror, the new Dr. Terror, versus my max level critters. If you did not see me maxing them, here are the stats. When you drop them, a box of critters, you get 12 of them. We don't know the damage per second yet. I'm surprised it's not a stat in there, but that's alright. Maybe we'll add it in the future. We have our heavy Zukas kind of trained up. We're missing 3, so we'll finish those. And then it's awesome that I can just move my little landing craft as much as I want. So we're going to protect it inside the stone or the iron, whatever loading dock there. We're going to be boosting up all GBE here, guys, so we can just like use as many of them as we want. So boosting up all the GB statues, have my masterpiece boosted, have the troop health and troop damage from the last video, and I did make the weapons lab. If you didn't know, I'll probably make a separate video on whenever I can like make one of these for the Doom cannon and damage amplifiers and everything. But the reason why I built it is because if I'm doing a lot of attacks, I want to get the most chance for those prototype modules. And I'm pretty low on resources too, though, so that's why I'm not going to be maxing that out, because I want to get some resources before I try to. Alright, enough of that. We're going to be taking on Dr. Terror, and I do apologize if my voice is freaking really annoying. I have a bad sore throat right now, but you can see all the freaking critters, man. So sweet. So there we go. We're gonna be taking on that. I wonder if I flare to the boom cannon, will they go to it? Oh, they do. So they can still move around like regular troops, and dang. So I want to see how far I can go with just using critters, and then when time is necessary, I will use my troops to assist where needed. But we're doing max critters versus Dr. Terror, see how far we can get. It's only the first 7 stages, so it should be interesting. Should get pretty far, I hope. But I know I'm not really an expert on the new Dr. Terror. All I know is it scales to what the full Dr. Terror actually used to be, and it takes like a lot of GBE to drop them. Now I don't even know how many of those I can drop. But it doesn't even matter if we have casualties, honestly, because we can just drop another boat here of of critters, dude. So there we go. So like literally, this is like a really cost-effective way, honestly, to take on the early stages of Dr. Terror if you have some higher level critters, which is pretty sweet. So this time we're actually gonna count how many boxes we can drop. So we're gonna drop 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, no, 6. But there you go. They're taking on those bases, and then we're gonna shock that stuff up there. I'm interested to see how strong these mines will do, so I'm gonna drop down a medkit for them. You can even heal them up too. They're literally just like a troop, just like an extension troop. So they should have added like new troop, new gunboat troop, freaking whatever they are, critters. Take out the machine gun. But I'm so used to like trying to save my troops, or save my save my normal troops like anyone would. And the critters, it honestly does not matter. Another thing versus Dr. Terror, I do believe like between the two terror stages for the 2 days is equivalent, or for power stone chance wise, is about the same as you could get power stone chance wise for the whole scale of 1 to 20. Resource wise, that
of course the resources are split up between 2 days. In this base, I don't know how we'll do. Honestly, why am I dropping them on the beach, guys? I'm stupid. I literally just noticed this. I forgot this. You don't have to drop them on the beach. Oh my goodness. So we're actually gonna drop them right next to that HQ. And then we're gonna like shock and shock. I don't have any GB to shock. Get on that HQ. We're doing warrior rushes, boys. Or not even warrior rushes. We're just doing it. Jumped on the medikit. You got this. We're technically not warrior rushing, but we're critter rushing, man. We're critter rushing. Boom, boom. There we go. I don't know why that just struck me now. Like I said, I'm really new to these, but dang, dude, should have thought of that earlier. So I don't have to drop them on the beach. So we're on already. Let's see, what stage are we on? 5? Stage 5 of 7. But like if I drop all of my critters, I can't have enough to shock stuff. So we can literally evade so many defenses and only go to the troublesome building. So we'll try it over here. Drop the critters by the shocks, because those are going to be the annoying ones. Shock the shocks and our critters are going down. Yeah. Stage 5 looks to be the cap of what the critters can do.
But now let's see them in actual gameplay. I love the double tap confirm. So if you're really ever trying to surrender quickly, remember to double tap it. Because I know like sometimes when you're trying to save troops before, like you would just hit it once and you'd retreat. But now you gotta double tap it, guys. But okay, so we're gonna drop the troops now for realsy. We got the stage 5 with UMax, all critters versus Dr. Terror. But we're gonna just distract now with them, use them as much as possible, use their utility. And honestly, I feel as though just critters in general are gonna really help out how the heavy Zuka works, because boom cannons and cannons are for sure the downside to heavy Zuka with how strong they are. And with all the new defenses like the Doom cannons and stuff like that, I feel as though the critters can do a good job distracting them. And heavy Zuka might see a very, very, very strong comeback, because it may not do as well of a job distracting like tanks and stuff, because I feel as though tanks only literally need to get hit once by like a Doom cannon to take out or torture that. So,
and there's so many heavies that you could just repel so much more damage or take more shots from them. We got some prototype modules. I think we got our first one. Fuel capacitor. All right, sweet. Lost one heavy. So I feel as though really strong attack strategies with the scorchers. I keep saying scorchers with the critters. Heavy Zuka for sure. Maybe Rifleman Zuka too. I can see that dude being really, really strong too. As well as, I don't know. Let's take a gander here. Probably, I've been using them with warriors on my last video. It seems like if you drop them early enough, you have to be really specific. They seem to be definitely strong as well. So we are just gonna drop some more shocks down. But another key tip is that I've noticed is, like, say you use a lot of GBE, like normally, you know how sometimes you guys will barrage and try to take out like shock launchers and rocket launchers with your GBE, and sometimes like the barrages and artillery shots are just getting way too expensive. If you really need to, you can just drop one of your critters right next to the defense that's weak, and it'll take it out for you because they do damage on it if it's really low health, and it will cost a lot less GBE. So that's a smart move to do as well if you're trying to save the GBE for later on in attacks. We're taking on Terror Stage 6. I think I don't know what the guaranteed stages are on the 1 to 7s anymore. Tim hasn't really said anything about that yet, but I'm sure maybe Stage 6 and Stage 7 are. Because 6 we got the crystal, and probably 7 will get the guaranteed crystal as well. I assume so. Unless it's just sheer luck. But alright, so we're taking down that, and let's go back to... Alright, final stage here. Excuse my cough, guys. Voice is going out right now. But alright, this is where it's going to shine, because there's a lot of cannons. It's got a lot of health. The boost is only plus 36% though, so I'm assuming Terror Stage tomorrow will be a little bit harder maybe. We shall see. Because it's the second half of Terror Stage 7. Just deciding where I want to attack. Here, I'll try and show you what I was talking about though. Say I want to take out this, I want to take out the freaking rocket launcher. Take it down to like half health. Artillery shot. Hopefully don't take it out. Alright. So now say like my artillery shot and barrage were worth a lot of money, or a lot of GBE. Like, I don't know, we'll say barrage was worth like 32, artillery shot was up to like 20, and I didn't really want to spend that much GBE. I could honestly just drop like a critter here, and they could take out that defense for me, kind of like taking out the rocket right now. Hopefully, yeah. So they take it out like that. So that's a suggestion for you guys. That's a good tip for you. And here we go. We're gonna be dropping the troops though. I honestly like the distraction of them. And then it adds such more versatility, because shocks used to get so expensive too. So like say you need to shock the shocks, and then you don't really have much to distract or shock, like stun other buildings. Just drop your freaking critters down. These things have so much use of like versatility. So in a sense, like, when you guys first heard that critters wrote, you're like, oh my god, the offense is going to be even more overpowered than it is. But right now, with the new defenses, prototype defenses, I feel as though once people start actually making those, and then they kind of find the balance between the critters, I feel as though it has the potential to be a very balanced game now. And Stage 7 is giving me some troubles. I don't know if I'll be able to beat it with Heavy Zuka. I'll probably just switch to Warriors. The go-to strategy. Sorry, I had to mute my mic there.
cleared my throat. You guys probably do not want to hear all that, but we're just gonna retreat. This base is a little bit too rough for my heavy Zuka. We're gonna switch to all warriors here, and then I'll show you what I mean. What I mean by those critters, dude. Distraction with those non-shocks. Alright, here we go. Train them up. Where are they? Kept misclicking, dude. Alright, here we go. And I do apologize if I stumbled on my words at all or anything like that throughout this video. It's like super early in the morning, and I'm bringing you guys this update video. Just pulled an all-nighter for you guys. So I hope it's worth it. I'm not even in my normal recording area either. I'm in like this study room, so I feel kind of awkward, but whatever. Alright, Terror stage 7 out of 7. Let's get this guaranteed crystal here. I mean, maybe we should try and critter rush it, but I don't know if how that's gonna work. Too much health. Okay. Flare onto that machine gun. We're gonna run over some mines, but I'm pretty boosted up, so that's okay. There we go. Now, let's shock, critter. So you can see the distraction. The critters are just so good at distracting the defenses away while the warriors, boom, just take it down. Couple critters left there. Good job, boys. They're girls, they're actually robots. They're not boys or girls. But sweet, and we did get another crystal, so maybe 6 and 7 are the guaranteed stages. And we got the power rods. We got 2 prototype defenses out of that. You beat me this time, but I'll be back. The forecast I see this week, and well, I didn't even know what he said there. I didn't even read it. I didn't read it quite right. But all right. So, a couple hours left on my boost. What did I want to do? I wanted to check how much modules I have. So the shock blaster requires some, I don't even know what they're called, capacitors, I think. And these ones require a lot of them. So hopefully I get a lot of freaking power rods, fuel capacitors, and everything like that, so I can create some prototype defenses for you in the next video. But as always, guys, make sure to like if you guys enjoyed the video and you liked and you were surprised I got to spot in the new terror.
But I hope you guys have a wonderful day or light. I don't know, but a day or night later.